You're going to lose sleep. You'll doubt whether it'll work. You'll stress to make ends meet. You won't finish your to-do list. You'll wonder whether you made the right call and have no way to know for years. This is what hard feels like, and that's okay. Everything worth doing is hard, and the more worth doing it is, the harder it is. The greater the payoff, the greater the hardship. If it's hard, good. It means no one else will do it. More for you.
This isn't going to be easy, but deep down you already knew that, didn't you? The truth is, the moment you set out to do something extraordinary, you signed up for the struggle. You knew the road would be long, but here you are anyway. Why? Because there's something inside you that refuses to settle for less. There's something that whispers to you in the dead of night, reminding you why you started this journey in the first place. You didn't choose this path because it's comfortable. You chose it because it's hard. And that's what separates you from everyone else. Most people back away when things get tough, but not you. You lean into the difficulty. You understand that the struggle is where you grow. The challenges you face, they aren't roadblocks, they're milestones. They are the very proof that you're moving forward.
And it ain't gonna come overnight. You're gonna take a beat, you're gonna take this, you're gonna get knocked down, you're gonna get up, and you're gonna see if you got the right thing. But you gotta work hard.
It's not going to feel good every day. There will be moments where you feel like giving up, where you wonder if any of this is even worth it. That's when the doubts start to creep in. But let me tell you something. If you're doubting yourself, you're in exactly the right place. Doubt is a part of this. It's your mind's way of testing how badly you want it, how committed you really are. You're going to feel uncomfortable. That's part of the deal. What sets you apart isn't your ability to avoid hardship. It's your ability to walk straight into it, to stand firm when the pressure mounts. Everyone faces difficulty. Few keep going despite it. The more you push, the harder it gets, but the greater the reward. The real win isn't on the surface. It's not in the trophy, the applause, or the recognition. The real win is in who you become when you refuse to quit.
And if you don't work hard for something, you're not going to get an outcome that's really worth much.
No one's going to hand you success. No one's going to come in and make this easier for you. And frankly, you don't want them to, because if it were easy, it wouldn't mean anything. The easy wins, they don't change you. The easy roads, they don't leave a mark on your soul. What changes you, what shapes you, is the grind. It's showing up when you're exhausted. It's pushing through when you feel like you've got nothing left to give. That's the thing most people don't understand. They think success is about talent or luck or having the right connections. But real success, it's about grit. It's about perseverance. It's about waking up every single day, knowing the odds might be against you, and still deciding to show up anyway.
Consistency is the key.
Yeah.
And consistency doesn't always guarantee success. But if you're inconsistent, if you don't take those steps, you'll never be successful. The advice I would give to my 20-year-old self would be to work harder. You know, even when it feels like the work isn't matter, it will matter.
Let's talk about failure. Not the kind of failure where you get knocked down and decide it wasn't meant to be. I'm talking about real failure, the kind where you fall flat on your face, embarrassed, frustrated, and questioning everything. This is the failure that tests your will. It's the kind that makes you want to walk away, to convince yourself that maybe this just isn't for you. But here's the truth. Failure isn't the opposite of success. It's a critical part of it. Failure isn't a dead end. It's a stepping stone. Every setback, every misstep, every closed door, it's not there to stop you. It's there to strengthen you, to see if you're really committed to the vision you claim to have. The most successful people in the world have one thing in common. They failed more times than they succeeded. They learned from it. They grew from it. And so will you.
Learn to do things when you don't want to, when you don't feel like it, when you're tired, when you can learn to push yourself to do them. That's when the world opens up to you. That's when success knocks at your door.
Success isn't about big dramatic moments. It's about the small daily choices, The choice to show up, the choice to keep going, even when no one's watching, even when it feels like nothing's happening. The grind never gets easier, but you get stronger. Remember this. The journey is long, and sometimes it feels like you're not getting anywhere. But every step counts, every hour you put in, every sacrifice you make. It all adds up. The problem is, most people quit before they get to see the results. Don't be most people.